gentlemen, boys and girls, how are we all doing? I hope we are well. I wasn't going to make another one of these videos, but when I clicked on my mailbox last night, I realised there was so many more messages in there. And I thought, well, I've got to do it, haven't I? I've got to do it. Let's go and see how horrible you lot have been this time. You're having me on, mate. It's your mum. Stop bringing my family into this, for God's sake. It was only supposed to be aimed at me. When I open this now, mate, it better not be something ugly, because Mummy Clopsy's a very beautiful lady. Well, relatively. A basic piggy. Do you know what? That says a lot about you, mate. I'd like to see a picture of your mother. Actually, I would love that. Send one over, please. When you fall over, everyone feels bad for you, but the ground was definitely cracking up. Did you ask Mummy to help you with that one, mate? Because the likely chance of you thinking that all by yourself is extremely slim, if you ask me. Clops, you're so big, when you get up, it's the equivalent to a 7.2 magnitude earthquake. Well, listen here, Cupcake. It's common knowledge. When I jump into bed of an evening, I wipe out entire countries. But it's not a laugh and a joke, is it, mate? Think of all them poor people. If I saw you on the beach, I would mistake you for a whale biggie. Biggie! Listen, Rizgazer, I'd be more concerned at the fact that you were staring at me whilst I was on the beach. What's that about, mate? You've got some explaining to do, and we're all ears. They would have sent you to heaven years ago, but you fell through the clouds back down to earth. Do you think that's okay to send to me, mate? Eh? Whilst writing that, did you take my special needs into any consideration? Thought megalodons went extinct until I met this guy. Rizgazer, I thought exactly the same as you. Until your mother sent me a selfie. Your neck is like my dad. Both are non-existent. Okay, listen, I apologise that your dad's gone, but Klops here has very much got a neck, mate, okay? So... and he's hit me with the whale shark. Hope you recover from the 7 deadly chins. This should help. What is it with you guys and being obsessed with my chin? If you ask me, I feel like I've got a pretty chiseled chin. Thank you very much. You look like Mount Everest. Have a look at this one. I know you meant well by this message, mate. I do. Let me explain. Have a look. I don't want to bully you just because of your looks. Just have a nice life. I was having a nice life until that bloody message popped up, mate. What do you mean you don't want to bully me just because of my looks? What is wrong with my looks? You look like you're melting. You're at it again, Butch boy. You're obsessed with leaving messages in my mailbox, mate, and quite frankly, they're starting to hurt. He sent me a little melty. You're a bloody melt, mate. What have you been eating? 15 double-decker buses? Do you know what? I'm settling this right now. Where's my wife? Babe, come here, please. I've got a question to ask you as my beloved wife.
Hello, I'm Clops' wife.
Do you think I'm fat?
You could do with losing a few pounds.
I could do with losing a few pounds. Do you know what? Get out. Off you go. Get hoovering, woman. I could do with losing a few pounds. That was my wife saying that. Idiot. Have a look at this. Hey, Daddy, don't breathe too much. It will cause a hurricane. Hey, Daddy. Oh, you're making me phlegm up, you little creep. Lightning McNuggets. Ugh! I found a pet that is just like you. Yeah, well done. You're not fat, but for fun, you're stepping on Netherlands. It comes water in it. Do you want to try that one again, mate? Go on, give it another go. Bro looks like a cow. Move your ugliness. I'm not ugly, Michael. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I'm rocking a pretty tasty face. Because of you, my setup is broken. Stop jumping, please. I'm glad your setup's broken, mate. Don't eat them all in one bite. A cupcake. I tend to swallow cupcakes whole, mate. My hippomelon has recently been eaten, and this dude says the bigger man ate it. I'm sorry, mate. I don't want to come across as rude, but what the bloody hell are you trying to get across there? He sent me a bloody hippo. You're so fat, when this sees you, it feels skinny. We'll have a look. A dino. I've got to get comfortable for this one. You know, give the hands a little rub, quick shoulder roll. Have a look at this. You're so fat, when your mama looks at you, she says adopted. Jesus Christ. The 3 main things that stand out from your message are fat, mama, and adopted. How have you managed to squeeze them into one sentence? I mean, it was executed beautifully, but that's not the point. Stop bringing up my mama, and I'm not adopted. Balls. I got a warning for abuse for what I was going to write. Well, that says a lot about you, doesn't it, Axolotl? What were you going to write, mate? That's what I want to know. Actually, on second thought, I don't want to know. Keep it to yourself. How many burgers did you eat yesterday? Well, if you must know, Jam Bam, I had 4. You're so fat, when you stepped on the scale, it gave you you your phone number, not your weight. Do you know what the funny thing is about this video? I didn't even ask you lot to send these through to me. Granted, in the previous videos, I actively asked you lot to send me funny things through to my mailbox. I never once asked you lot to send these through this time. Is this just going to be a constant thing now, is it? Am I going to have to deal with this for the rest of my YouTube career? Because if that is the case, bring it on, baby. You could beat Queso in a food eating battle. I probably could, mate. You're right. But guess what? Your nan would beat the both of us. Yeah, well done. Even Gally's Gaming's piping up now. Have some pineapples for a change. You are not obese. You're a very kind person. Thank you, mate. It's little messages like that that just keep you going. You're so fat that Mr. Khan feels sorry for you. Who the hell is Mr. Khan? I've got to find out. He seems like a lovely geezer. You could take your blobfish and give it to Mr. Khan, mate. This pet goes on and on, just like your forehead, mate. I'm sick to death of everyone having a pop at my forehead. So I'm going to put this to rest now, and I'm going to measure the bloody thing. It's 3 inches, all right? That's not even that big, mate. I guess it depends what you're measuring, doesn't it? You want McDonald's Fatty Mac Patty. Michael, mate, how many mailbox messages have you sent me now? I mean, they've all been crackers. They've all been brilliant. They really have. But Jesus Christ, give it a rest, mate. Go and do something else with your day. Get outside. Enjoy the sun. If you could name this pet, what would it be? Mr. Khan, probably. You look like an idiot. Strawberry in a milkshake. I'm a little bit confused what you're getting at with that message, mate. Bro looks like a banana with ugly beard that's black and smelly. Calm it down a bit, Michael. Bro works a minimum job, 10 pond a week. Is that what I get, is it, Michael? 10 ponds a week? Day 69 of asking for a face reveal to a guy that is fatter than a blobfish. Sometimes I find it extremely difficult to work out if you lot are being serious or not. This is my face, mate, yeah? This one here. That one. You are fatter than Bobadilo Crocodilo. What? You're so humongous that you are a 5-stage meal for Queso. Hey, Axolotl, mate. It's your bedtime. Go on. Off you go. Clops on the bathroom. Oh, hashtag intro. I think it's safe to say, Michael, you finally lost the plot, mate. Obesity is where you're very overweight. Thanks for that, Jakey boy. I was under the impression it meant that you were in prime physical health, mate. Thank God you've sent me that. I bet you could eat 50 cakes. Is this pet pink, green, or gold? Blue is not an option. It's blue, mate. You're so fat, when you went to school, you sat next to everyone. And he sent me a huge piggy to top it off. You look like a blob of slime. You're so fat, when you step into a mansion, it turns into a 1-bedroom house. If you were Pinocchio, you would gain an extra chin each time you lie fatso. A Big Mac a day keeps the earthquakes away. Why have you sent me a platypus, mate? Klops is so fat that he takes up a football pitch. Is Queso your identical twin? You are so fat, you are the planet of Planet Fitness. Before I wrap this video up and go and cry, I've just seen one message that really does speak the truth. Better than LCLC. Absolutely correct, my man. Well done. Like I said at the start of the video, this wasn't going to be the video that I was going to upload today, but I couldn't resist. I mean, there was some bangers in there. There really was. So, thank you, I guess. Let's get a little bit deep for a minute, yeah? I find all of this stuff really funny, and I find it absolutely fine. But just make sure you're always nice to everyone else, yeah? Because it goes a long way. Anyway, enough of that emotional crap. If you enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe, and as always, peace.